Right, so as you walk down by the river, so the actual path that that lady I was talking about misses up there, but we come to this building, and again, if you like a bit of old history, so I'm guessing this was an old pumping station into the river up to the hotel, because some of the actual workings
presumably into the swimming pool just down there.
Possibly. So on the other side, which I'll take Sandra to in a moment, show us some of the pipe work. So I think it's this one here where my foot is. That's just mingy, don't touch anything. So this pipe here goes through, down and into the river. So obviously this has been an electrical pump. And I say we were looking at some of the old makes on some of these.
So that's relatively recent then, that wiring.
Not necessarily, because it's red and blue, Sandra.
Well, so relatively, I mean, I'm sure originally it wouldn't have been an electric pump back in 1900 or whatever, would it?
Would it have been a steam engine?
Potentially.
Well done, Sandra. And obviously wherever that goes to is where the water is being pumped to. If you go and look at the back of the building, let Sandra go and have a look at the back of the building.
So that wiring is relatively good condition, that. 50 or even 100 years old.
So if you go down there, you can see where the pipe feeds in to the river. So I did this last week.
That's got a slate roof originally.
Yeah. So say sort of abandoned.
Yeah.
So you've got here now, and then you've got the pipe that we were looking at. I don't know if you can see here. It's coming in. That's conduit, the electrical conduit. Yeah, there's the electrical wires coming from it. And Sandra says that's the apex of the roof here. Yeah, interesting. In fact, if you look here, again, abandoned buildings. There's a. I'm going to leave it back on. There's a slate roof tile. Obviously, the roof beams were wood. So, if you're guessing the way this has fallen, so that's obviously one of the roof beams. This must have been, I'm guessing, in the middle here. Which would mean the apex went that way and that way. Okay, there we are. That's another bit of abandoned history. You keep picking things up. What are you picking up?
This is a gold find. That's Usnea.
That's what?
Usnea moss.
Usnea.
Usnea moss.
You're excited by that?
Yeah, it's oh, I won't tell you what it's good for because you'll start saying, but it's good for health.
Right, so just up from that pumping station. That's what Sandra's doing. She's probably on Facebook. Just looking here, actually. Now then. So we've got some kind of another building under here. I don't know what. I didn't spot this last week. Let me find out what this is. Definitely fascinating now, because we're trying to work out what this is. And Sandra says, was it like a? Hang on a minute. I've got more at the back here now. Let me just come down to the back. Hang on a minute. Sandra was just pointing out now. So at the back of here, we have got a pipe, and then you can see this pipe coming out the back, and then we've got two poles, and I'm not too sure whether it is a winch or whether that's like this. It's not a winch, it's a support tensioner. It's a tensioner. So that pole has been used for some reason. It's a tensioner to keep the pole taut.
So that looks more modern than that other building.
It does. It's definitely more modern. I agree. I'm not going to go down the back, but that's some kind of another abandoned.
You can see the height. Is that the new building or the old building?
New building. There we go. Right. We'll have to go and find the local history people and ask them